Alright, had a little bit of trouble with this one, so there's going to be a slight change of plans moving forward. We are going to bring Waka back in because Waka has the best overdrive, and therefore I want to say he's one of the best characters. Did not expect that, did you, Waka? Alright, so let's talk to Sid and move on to the next Dark Aeon.
Counting on you, kid.
This one does have me a little worried. I've had some difficulty with this one to the point that I thought maybe I should go do something else for a while. But I'm going to try it with Waka. We're going to head to Lake Macalania.
Here we go.
And we're going to do what we can here. I do have no encounters equipped because this is kind of a long journey. We're going to head back to Macalania Temple, which kind of gives away what we're going to be up against, doesn't it? But we are going to head there kind of in a path that we haven't taken this way before. We kind of took the motorized vehicles over, those forbidden machina, forward, and then we walked back, but we haven't gone this way, right? You just kind of don't go this way, but pretty much the same either way. We'll just take the long journey over back to Macalania Temple. So there's a few reasons why this fight's a little hard. Primarily, it's because the enemy is very, very dodgy. And I do use that word on purpose. I don't use the word evasive because that's the proper term. And this Aeon doesn't have any evasion. It's like an evasion stat of 1. That's not the problem. The problem is luck. If an enemy has a high luck stat and your luck is significantly lower than that, they will dodge. And that is the problem that I'm encountering, one of many. Let's get to the end of this here. This is another one where you don't actually start it. It just kind of starts when you're in the right area. Let's go ahead and change your mode over to Comrade. Is that everybody? All right, no. Waka needs to be on Comrade. Everybody on Comrade for now. Okay. Let's head forward. Hey, buddy. How you been? Got something nice to say?
Fool! You come back to Macalania Temple a traitor! Traitor! Find your salvation on the far plane!
And it's boss time. We're up against Dark Shiva. That guy was not nice to me at all. No real surprises there. Alright, so haste. Sounds like a good idea, right? Not so much. The problem here is that Shiva cheats. There's no way around it. I've gone through this battle maybe 5-10 times. Shiva cheats. This whole game, we've been told when characters get their turn on the top right of the battle. Shiva doesn't really care about that once you get to a certain part of the fight. Shiva just decides, I'm going to get 2 turns now, or I'm going to get 3 turns now even. And her basic attack is strong enough to kill me. It does a significant amount of damage. On top of that, her basic attack, her normal physical attack, gets rid of auto life, haste, null, protect, reflect, regen, and shell. That's a lot of things, but the important ones are that it gets rid of auto life and it gets rid of haste. So Hastega, not necessarily worth my time. The general idea is that I'm supposed to use quick hit. That's the idea. But like I said, this character is very, very dodgy. She has an evasion stat of 1, right? That's out of 255. So, like, we've seen evasion. I think Lulu's got like 179 or something like that. Shiva's evasion is 1, but her luck is 73. And almost everybody in my party's luck is around 20. So it's significantly higher than mine. So let's head in and try. All right, I got 1 hit. That's better than I expected. I'm absolutely honest. All right, so I'm going to have to rely on overdrives for this one because Shiva's weakness is that she has a low amount of HP, relatively speaking. It's just over 1 million. Yeah, that's low, right? I should point out the other things that she can do. She can do Heavenly Strike, which causes instant death. If it doesn't instantly kill you, it will inflict Berserk and Confuse on you. But to be honest, I've never survived a Heavenly Strike. Even with Death Proof, it does so much damage that they die. That's just the way that it goes. Her Overdrive, Diamond Dust, somewhere between 80 and 90,000 damage, usually. But at least it doesn't get rid of auto life, but her physical attack does, so you have to time it right. Otherwise, you're screwed. This is a tough fight if you don't rely on Aeons and Overdrives. And I refuse to go with Aeons right now, so I'm going to go with Overdrives. So I kicked Kamari out because, honestly, he's got one of the worst Overdrives in the game. I just don't like it. Nova is powerful, don't get me wrong, but it can't break max damage. So let's go in with a Blitz Ace. A lot of people say that Slice and Dice is more powerful for Tidus, but she's actually got so much defense that for now, Blitz Ace is still more powerful. It's all based on damage, right? So he's got max HP, that will help. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot of damage, right? But Slice and Dice does roughly the same and doesn't have this big exploding one at the end. Remember, Overdrives, they don't miss, so I highly recommend them. Speaking of which, let's go for an attack reels. Shit. All right, we can recover from this. I was trying so hard not to mess it up that of course I did mess it up. Of course I did. All right, she's gonna get 2 turns here. Let's just go for quick hit, and we're gonna hope for the best. Like I said, at this point, like once you get her under a certain amount of HP, she does not care about the thing on the top right there. Of course. Oh, Heavenly Strike, instant kill on Tidus. Which also means no Overdrive. That's what that means. All right, so instead of doing anything else, is it a special? Instead of doing a quick hit like I'm supposed to, let's go for an Entrust onto Waka. Waka did significantly more damage. Should I have done it properly? All right, there's her basic attack. Instant Phoenix down. Is she gonna go again? Yep. I told you. She just does that sometimes. It freaking sucks. All right, attack reels. I need to get this right this time. There we go. Still not dead. Attack. Of course. All right. Last chance here. Blitz Ace. This is my last chance for it. All right, we got it. I was about to say, I was pretty close. I figured the Blitz Ace would do it, but down goes Dark Shiva. I should be doing more level grinding. Honestly, that's the secret right now. Doesn't look like I did well there, but that was pretty damn nice. I don't care about AP right now. But I got some dark matter. I should go over like the steals and stuff like that. She does give you 2 mana tablets on a common steel, a rare steel for an elixir. Drop matter is the common one. Master Sphere is the rare drop. I got a weapon out of that. Looks like it's going to have Ice Strike on it. I hope that it has break damage limit. Chances are it's not going to, though. In terms of the armor stuff, break HP limit, ribbon, and Ice Eater. I would have much rather gotten armor, to be honest with you, but I'll take what I can get. Really? Really? We're gonna do this again? Get out of my face. We're gonna go through this? Do you know who I am? Do you know what I have done? Who do you think you're messing with here? I didn't know they did this again. I honestly didn't. All right, well, you know what? I could use some spheres. Let's change people's overdrive mode a little bit here. We want to go with Slayer and Slayer. All right, that'll fill up real quick. All right, so they're going to keep on chasing me. I wanted to kind of head in there and... Wow, look at all those guys. I wanted to see what was waiting for me inside the temple, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we get to see these easy fights again. It's so weird that they would do this after I took on Dark Shiva. Just let me through. Give me my spheres and let me move on. I'll use them for something eventually, I'm sure. Oh no! A flying monster. 2 flying monsters. Whatever shall I do? Oh, right. That. And that. Like, I'm going so quick you can't even see who's really attacking at any given point. Can I still run? All right, they're gonna give me a little bit of room here, and yeah, it looks like it's an infinite spawner, so I do need to get all the way out of here. I did want to check out what was in Macalania Temple. I believe there was a Blitzball player in there waiting for me. All right, I'm out. Let's head back in then. Just like that, they're done. I knew it was gonna be like that a little bit, but yeah, Dark Shiva, that gave me a lot of problems. Like I said, once she gets past a certain threshold, she just does not care. It could be that when I use the Auto Phoenix, it does actually consume the turn, which is entirely probable and does happen. But honestly, she was getting like 3 turns in a row, and it was driving me nuts when she should not have. Like there were like 5 turns of my party, and she just bypassed all of them.